Today, I want to share a word with you that could change the way you live your life. It's about the power of discernment, the wisdom to know when to speak and when to remain silent. In this life, not everyone who smiles at you has your best interests at heart. Not every listener is a friend. Sometimes we're so eager to share our plans, our dreams, and even our struggles that we forget not everyone is equipped to handle our truth with care. Here's what I've learned. Silence is not weakness, it's wisdom. When you withhold certain details about your life, you're not being secretive, you're being strategic. Some battles are best fought in the quiet. Some dreams are best built in the shadows before they shine in the light. There's a profound truth about life. The less others know about your plans, your vulnerabilities, or your personal struggles, the harder it becomes for them to manipulate or mislead you. This isn't about shutting the world out or being distrustful of everyone you meet. It's about understanding the delicate balance between openness and discretion. When we share too much, we inadvertently give others tools that can be used against us. It's like handing over the blueprint of your heart and mind to someone who may not have the best intentions. They can take those intimate details and twist them, use them to create doubt, or even derail you from your path. The people you trust most are not always those who will handle your trust with care. The sad truth is that not everyone in your life is rooting for you. Some might seem supportive on the surface, but underneath they could harbor envy, insecurity, or a desire to pull you down to their level. It's a sobering reality, but an important one to understand. That doesn't mean you need to live in fear or suspicion of everyone. Instead, it means becoming more discerning about who you allow into the inner chambers of your life. When you practice this kind of wisdom, you build an invisible shield around yourself. That shield protects your energy, your ambitions, and your emotional well-being. It's not about building walls to keep others out. It's about establishing healthy boundaries that ensure only those who genuinely care about you are allowed to step inside. Manipulation often thrives on knowledge. A manipulative person looks for cracks in your armor, those small details about your fears, weaknesses, or desires, and uses them to their advantage. They may twist your words, exploit your insecurities, or plant seeds of doubt in your mind. This is why discretion is so powerful. If they don't know where your vulnerabilities lie, they have no ammunition to use against you. You become unshakable not because you're immune to challenges, but because you've chosen to safeguard the parts of yourself that others might try to exploit. It's also important to recognize that not all manipulation is overt or malicious. Sometimes it's subtle and even unintentional. People may pressure you to share more than you're comfortable with because they're curious, or they feel entitled to know everything about you. They might frame their inquiries as concern, but their motives could be rooted in control or the desire to keep tabs on your life. By maintaining a sense of privacy, you create a healthy distance that ensures your decisions and actions remain your own. Silence can be one of the most powerful tools in your arsenal. When you refrain from sharing too much, you maintain control over your narrative. You decide what others know and what they don't. This is especially important when you're working toward a goal or navigating a challenge. Sharing your plans prematurely can invite unnecessary opinions, criticism, or even sabotage. Not everyone needs to know what you're building until it's ready to be unveiled. When people don't know what's coming, they can't interfere or manipulate the outcome. Another crucial aspect of avoiding manipulation is understanding the value of patience. Sometimes people will try to provoke you into revealing more than you should by pushing your buttons or creating a sense of urgency. They'll make you feel like you need to explain yourself, justify your actions, or defend your choices. But remember this, you are not obligated to provide answers to everyone. Silence in the face of pressure isn't weakness, it's wisdom. It shows that you're confident in who you are and where you're going, and you don't need external validation to move forward. One of the most freeing realizations you can have is that you don't owe everyone an explanation. Your life is your journey, and not every step of it needs to be broadcast to the world. When you keep certain details to yourself, you not only protect your peace, but also maintain an element of surprise. People can't predict your moves if they don't know your plans, and that unpredictability makes it harder for anyone to manipulate or control you. Avoiding manipulation isn't about closing yourself off or living in isolation. It's about mastering the art of discernment. It's about knowing when to speak and when to remain silent, when to share and when to hold back. It's about surrounding yourself with people who respect your boundaries and honor your privacy rather than those who feel entitled to every detail of your life. You have the power to decide what others know about you. Use that power wisely. By doing so, you create a life that's not only more peaceful, but also more purposeful. You become unshakable not because you've hardened your heart, but because you've chosen to protect it. In this strength, you find freedom, a freedom to be yourself without fear, a freedom to pursue your dreams without interference, and a freedom to live a life that is truly your own. Protecting your peace is one of the most profound acts of self-respect and self-care you can practice. In a world filled with noise, distractions, and conflicting energies, maintaining your inner calm is not only a luxury but a necessity. Peace is the foundation of clarity, focus, and well-being, and without it, even the simplest task can feel overwhelming. Protecting your peace is about creating an environment both internally and externally where your mind, heart, and soul can thrive without unnecessary interruptions, negativity, or stress. To protect your peace, you must first recognize its value. Many people go through life unaware of how much their emotional state is influenced by external forces. They allow other people's opinions, drama, and expectations to dictate their mood and outlook. But peace is not something to be handed over so easily. It's a sacred space within you that must be nurtured and guarded with intention. When you prioritize peace, you're choosing to value your emotional and mental well-being above fleeting circumstances or the opinions of others. This doesn't mean ignoring life's challenges, rather it means facing them with a calm and composed mind. One of the most significant steps in protecting your peace is learning to say no. Saying no is not a selfish act, it is a boundary-setting tool that communicates your priorities and respects your limits. Far too often, people feel obligated to say yes to everything, every request, every invitation, every demand on their time. But constantly saying yes can lead to burnout, resentment, and a fractured sense of self. Saying no allows you to focus on what truly matters, whether it's spending time with loved ones, working on personal goals, or simply resting. When you say no to what doesn't align with your values or energy, you are simultaneously saying yes to your peace. Another key aspect of protecting your peace is being mindful of the company you keep. The people you surround yourself with have a profound impact on your energy. Some individuals uplift and inspire you, while others drain and deplete you. It's important to discern between the two. Negative or toxic relationships can be one of the greatest threats to your peace. These are the relationships that are filled with constant conflict, manipulation, or emotional demands. While it's not always possible to avoid such individuals entirely, you can limit your interactions with them and create boundaries that preserve your well-being. Surrounding yourself with supportive, positive, and understanding people helps to create an environment where your peace can flourish. Your peace is also influenced by the way you respond to challenges and adversity. Life will inevitably throw obstacles in your path, but how you choose to react determines the impact those obstacles have on your state of mind. Protecting your peace means not allowing external circumstances to dictate your internal stability. This requires a shift in perspective, viewing challenges as opportunities for growth rather than as insurmountable problems. It also means practicing patience and resilience. When you stay calm and composed in the face of adversity, you maintain control over your emotions and actions, which in turn preserves your peace. A powerful way to cultivate and protect your peace is through mindfulness and self-reflection. Taking time each day to be still, meditate, or simply breathe deeply can help you reconnect with your inner self. This practice allows you to observe your thoughts and emotions without judgment, giving you a sense of clarity and balance. In a world that constantly demands your attention, mindfulness is a way to anchor yourself amidst the chaos. It reminds you that peace is not something external to be sought after. It's already within you, waiting to be accessed. Protecting your peace also involves managing your energy wisely. Energy is a finite resource, and when you expend it on things that don't serve you, you deplete yourself unnecessarily. This could mean overcommitting to obligations, engaging in arguments that lead nowhere, or dwelling on past mistakes. Instead, focus your energy on what brings you joy, fulfillment, and growth. Pursue hobbies, invest in meaningful relationships, and take care of your physical health. When you align your energy with activities and people that nurture you, you create a life that naturally fosters peace. Protecting your peace requires self-compassion. It's easy to be hard on yourself when things don't go as planned or when you make a mistake. But peace cannot coexist with self-criticism or guilt. Being kind to yourself, forgiving your imperfections, and treating yourself with the same understanding you would offer a loved one are essential steps toward creating a peaceful state of mind. Self-compassion helps you navigate life's ups and downs with grace, allowing you to maintain your inner calm even during difficult times. Protecting your peace is an ongoing practice, not a one-time event. It's about making conscious choices every day to prioritize your well-being over unnecessary distractions and negativity. When you guard your peace, you not only improve your quality of life, but also become a source of positivity and stability for those around you. A peaceful heart and mind are powerful, allowing you to approach life with clarity, purpose, and resilience. By valuing and protecting your peace, you create a life that feels more aligned, joyful, and fulfilling. The circle of trust is one of the most important aspects of a fulfilling and secure life. It represents the close group of people with whom you can share your thoughts, dreams, struggles, and victories without fear of judgment, betrayal, or misunderstanding. These are the people who truly know you, the ones you can rely on in your most vulnerable moments, and the ones who celebrate your successes without envy. Building and maintaining this circle is not just about creating connections, it's about fostering relationships that are rooted in mutual respect, understanding, and authenticity. Trust is not something to be given lightly. It is earned over time through consistent actions, reliability, and integrity. When you let someone into your circle of trust, you are granting them access to your most personal thoughts and feelings. This is a sacred responsibility, and not everyone is equipped to handle it with care. That's why it's so crucial to be selective about who you allow into this space. Letting the wrong people in can lead to disappointment, betrayal, or emotional harm. On the other hand, surrounding yourself with the right individuals can bring you immense comfort, support, and strength. A strong circle of trust is built on a foundation of shared values and mutual understanding. The people in this circle should align with your principles and respect your boundaries. They don't have to agree with everything you say or do, but they should honor your perspective and provide constructive feedback when needed. These relationships thrive on open communication, where both parties feel safe to express themselves without fear of rejection or ridicule. Trust grows when there is a genuine effort to understand one another and a willingness to resolve conflicts in a healthy and respectful manner. One of the key benefits of a solid circle of trust is emotional security. Life is full of challenges, and having a trusted group of people to lean on during difficult times can make all the difference. Whether you're facing a personal crisis, a career setback, or a tough decision, the support of your inner circle can provide clarity and comfort. These individuals act as a sounding board, offering advice, encouragement, and perspective when you need it most. Knowing that you have people in your corner who genuinely care about your well-being creates a sense of stability and peace of mind. Another important aspect of the circle of trust is accountability. True friends and confidants are not afraid to call you out when you're heading down the wrong path or making choices that don't align with your values. This isn't about criticism or judgment, it's about helping you stay true to yourself and your goals. The people in your circle should challenge you to grow, encourage you to reach your full potential, and remind you of your strengths when you doubt yourself. Their honesty and insight are invaluable as they come from a place of love and genuine concern for your happiness and success. Maintaining a healthy circle of trust requires reciprocity. Trust is a two-way street, and it's essential to be as supportive and reliable as you expect others to be. This means being present for your friends and loved ones, listening without judgment, and offering help when they need it. It also means respecting their boundaries and honoring their confidentiality. When trust is mutual, the relationship becomes stronger and more resilient, capable of withstanding the tests of time and adversity. It's important to recognize that not everyone deserves a place in your circle of trust. Some people may appear supportive on the surface but harbor hidden agendas or negative intentions. These individuals may exploit your vulnerability, spread gossip, or undermine your confidence. Identifying and distancing yourself from such toxic influences is crucial for protecting your emotional well-being and preserving the integrity of your circle. Trust should never be given out of obligation or fear of confrontation. It should be reserved for those who have consistently demonstrated their loyalty and respect. As you build your circle of trust, it's also important to understand that relationships evolve over time. Some connections may deepen and become more meaningful, while others may fade as circumstances change. This is a natural part of life, and it's okay to let go of relationships that no longer serve you. The goal is not to have a large circle, but a strong one that is filled with people who truly add value to your life and whom you can trust without hesitation. The circle of trust is not just about emotional support. It also plays a significant role in your personal growth and self-discovery. The people you surround yourself with influence your mindset, habits, and outlook on life. A strong circle of trust can inspire you to be your best self, encourage you to pursue your passions, and remind you of your worth. These relationships act as a mirror, reflecting both your strengths and areas for improvement and helping you become a better version of yourself. The circle of trust is a reflection of the relationships you've nurtured and the values you uphold. It's a reminder that you don't have to navigate life's challenges alone, and that true connection is one of the greatest gifts you can experience. By carefully choosing who you allow into this sacred space, you create a foundation of love, respect, and mutual support that enriches every aspect of your life. A strong circle of trust is not just a source of comfort, it's a cornerstone of a fulfilling and meaningful existence. Strength in actions, not words, is a principle that speaks to the profound impact of doing rather than simply saying. Words are powerful, yes, but their true weight is measured by the actions that follow. A promise made but unfulfilled loses its value, while a quiet act of integrity or kindness often carries more influence than the most eloquent speech. Living by this principle requires commitment, discipline, and authenticity, as it calls on us to let our deeds be the proof of our intentions, beliefs, and character. In a world filled with noise, where people often make bold declarations, there is something refreshing and inspiring about those who quietly act. They don't need to announce their goals, intentions, or virtues because their actions speak for them. These individuals understand that strength lies not in seeking attention or validation, but in showing up consistently and doing the work, even when no one is watching. Their efforts inspire trust and admiration because they demonstrate reliability and determination rather than merely talking about it. Actions hold a unique power because they are tangible and undeniable. While words can be manipulated, misunderstood, or even ignored, actions leave an imprint. They reveal the truth about who we are and what we stand for. For example, a leader who leads by example, working alongside their team, earns far more respect than one who merely gives orders. Similarly, a person who helps others quietly and without expectation of recognition often creates a ripple effect of kindness that speaks louder than any speech about generosity ever could. Relying on actions rather than words also fosters credibility. People are naturally drawn to those who back up their words with meaningful behavior. When you consistently align your actions with your values and promises, you build trust with others. Trust is not built overnight, and it cannot be sustained by words alone. It requires a consistent demonstration of reliability and integrity over time. When people know they can count on you to do what you say, they begin to see you as dependable and sincere, qualities that are invaluable in both personal and professional relationships. Focusing on actions rather than words also helps guard against empty talk and broken promises. It's easy to say we'll do something or to speak passionately about an idea, but following through requires effort, focus, and resilience. Words alone can create expectations, but without action, it can lead to disappointment or mistrust. For instance, if someone frequently talks about their big dreams but never takes steps to achieve them, their words eventually lose meaning. On the other hand, someone who quietly works toward their goals, even if they don't share every detail, often achieves far more and garners greater respect in the process. Living with strength in actions also helps us cultivate humility. When we prioritize what we do over what we say, we shift the focus away from seeking validation and toward the work itself. This humility allows us to grow, learn, and make a genuine impact without being preoccupied with how others perceive us. It also teaches us to let go of the need for immediate recognition, as true satisfaction comes from knowing we've done the right thing, regardless of whether anyone notices. This principle also applies when we face challenges or adversity. In difficult times, actions demonstrate resilience and determination in ways words never could. Talking about being strong is one thing, but showing strength through perseverance, kindness, or generosity in tough situations is what truly inspires others. For instance, a person who faces hardship with grace, continuing to support others even while struggling themselves, exemplifies strength far more than someone who merely speaks about it. Leading with actions instead of words allows us to set an example for others. It's often said that children learn more from what they see than what they're told, and this truth applies to people of all ages. When we act with integrity, kindness, and perseverance, we become a living example for those around us. Our actions can motivate others to rise to their potential, to believe in themselves, and to strive for more. This kind of influence is far more enduring than any motivational speech because it shows what is possible through real effort and commitment. Acting instead of talking also empowers us to take control of our lives. It's easy to get stuck in a cycle of talking about plans, waiting for the perfect moment, or seeking others' approval. But true progress happens when we take action, even if the steps are small or imperfect. Action builds momentum, and momentum creates results. Over time, consistent effort adds up to meaningful change and accomplishment, far outweighing any plans that were left in the realm of words alone. Strength in actions, not words, fosters self-respect. When we live in alignment with our values and take tangible steps toward our goals, we begin to see ourselves as capable and reliable. This builds confidence and a deep sense of inner strength that cannot be shaken by external opinions or circumstances. Knowing that you've put in the work, honored your commitments, and acted with integrity creates a foundation of self-worth that no one can take away. Strength in actions is about living authentically and purposefully. It's about being the kind of person who doesn't just talk about making a difference, but actually goes out and does it. It's about showing up for yourself and others in ways that matter, even when it's difficult or inconvenient. By letting your actions speak louder than your words, you not only create a life of meaning and impact, but also inspire others to do the same.